What's up, you guys? Welcome back and welcome if you're new. If you guys have been looking for a dash cam of some sort that's actually affordable, today's video is going to be for you guys. So what I have right here is going to be an awesome, cool, different style dash cam that you guys can put onto your vehicle. Cool thing about this, it's actually for the rear and it's actually for the front as well. And another cool thing about this, it's actually very subtle. Let me go ahead and open it up, show you guys what comes inside the box, and then if you guys do end up wanting to go ahead and purchase it, check out the description box below. What I have right here is going to be the AZDOME mirror dash cam. Let me go ahead and pull it out, show you guys what comes inside the box and how subtle and cool this thing looks. It's going to be a lot different than your regular dash cam, and you guys will see why. Let me pull it out and show you guys. First look at it, it's like it's wow. As you can tell, it looks freaking awesome. And cool thing about this, it's ease of install. What I mean by that is, as you guys can tell, it has some clips here. I'll show you guys how to do it once we get inside the truck. But this literally just clips over your actual existing mirror. So when you guys are inside the truck, it's going to look like a regular mirror. Let me go ahead and show you guys, as you can tell. So we won't pull that off just yet until we install it. And then looking in the back right here, here is your little camera, which you can adjust. You guys will see it. And another cool thing about this, it actually comes with a reverse camera as well. Well, the reverse camera is going to be tapped into your tail lights. You guys will see how it's super easy. Don't get intimidated. But the cool thing about that is you can also do a split screen, so you can see the front dash cam and you can see the rear dash cam. Another cool thing, at least for me, is when I do go off-road and I want to film some off-road videos, I can have 2 points of view and record it like that. So let me show you guys a couple more things and then we'll get to the install. Inside the package, what you're going to get is, like I had said, you're going to get the mirror with the dash cam on it, and then you're going to get a reverse dash cam. And then you're also going to get your GPS antenna, which is here. And then you're also going to get, of course, the plug and play connector, and then a couple other little things. For example, you get yourself a little chip. Of course, you get your owner's manual. Let's get to the install. So before we install it, I know somebody's going to ask me what I think of the quality. Well, first off the bat, I mean, I'll be honest with you, I mean, I've never tried out this brand, so I don't know. But right off the bat, just feeling the camera, it looks good. All the parts that it has on it look like good quality. So we will see down the road, of course. We will probably do like a 6-month review down the road. But as far as for right now, it looks pretty good. So first thing you're going to want to go ahead and do, there's going to be in a baggie that it comes with, there's going to be 2 of these bad boys right here. Essentially, this is how it's going to go. As you can tell, they go clipped in on one side and the other side, and that's kind of what it's going to hold onto the rear view mirror. So as you can tell, I left one open just like this, and you guys will see why. So let's go ahead and now put the other side. So as you can tell, it has like a hanger on it. You just got to go ahead and slide it right through, make sure it's in. All right, and now all we have to do is, let's go ahead and go to our rear view mirror up here. Slides right over, super simple, just like that. Same thing with the opposite side. There's your brand new rear view mirror, as you can tell. So power button will be right here at the bottom, and then the rest of the stuff will be right here at the top. If I'm being completely honest, I don't know how I feel about this, the way they're securing it. They should have invented like some type of clips or something. I think that would have been a little better. But I'm gonna give it a shot. Let's see how that goes. All right, you guys, so the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna grab the memory card that was provided, and we're gonna go ahead and insert it in its position. Super easy, nothing hard about that. In person, you guys will see all the writing on the camera. It tells you where to insert it. Make sure it clicks. As you can tell, now it's not coming out. So this is gonna be the GPS one. So let's go ahead and put it right up top. So right now I'm not gonna run any lines. I'm just gonna go ahead and connect it. So let's focus back on the mirror. So you're gonna notice it's gonna say GPS right there. So just go ahead and connect it. So up next, let's go ahead and now connect the power supply. And I'm going to show you guys something pretty cool about this power supply. They actually allow you to still use your charger. So as you can tell, so this is going to be connected right here on your cigarette lighter. just like that. But then that of course is going to take away from you charging your phone or something like that. So cool thing about this is they actually provide a connector here, so you can take your charger apart, connect it just like that if you have the USB option, and you can still charge your phone, as you can tell. So that's freaking awesome in my opinion. So let's go ahead and now connect the other end to the mirror. So here's the other end right here, and then we're going to go back to the mirror up top. You're going to notice right here there's only one connection you can connect it to, and it should only go in one way. Make sure it clicks in. All right, and like I said, we'll route the wires right now, so it's going to look a little messy just for a bit. On the baggie where the camera is, you're going to notice it's right here. So this is going to be your reverse camera. Alright, you guys, so now we're going to be routing, of course, the rear camera. So you don't have to add this if you don't want to, if you feel like it's a pain in the butt. But then you're just going to have a one-channel dash cam, and that's just going to be for the front, of course. As far as for me, I also want the rear to be working, so we're going to be routing it back here. So you're going to notice right here there's a yellow connector, so I'm going to go ahead and unplug it. A reason why is just going to make my life easier as far as routing it. So if you come right over here, I have my reverse camera down here. Since I do have a CBI off-road bumper, for me it's a little bit different. If you guys do have a different bumper or a different vehicle, this may vary for you guys. But as far as for me, I know it works in this general area, so I'm going to be mounting mine probably around right here. I'll make sure to check it out before I actually install it. Once we install the whole dash cam, that way I see where it's pointing. But for now, I'm just going to route the wire. There's a little hole here, and I'm just going to leave the dash cam hanging for now. So I'm going to go ahead and reconnect this other connector just like that, and it only goes in one way, just to be sure. There's two arrows there that connect it. And what you're going to notice is, of course, this part is this black one. It's going to go connected to the dash cam, and then you're going to have a red one here. Tap into my reverse camera, into my reverse tail light. For now, we're going to leave the power source alone, and we're going to go ahead and now start routing our wire. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to go underneath the truck right now. I'm going to route it all the way. Let me show you guys. Come right this way. So of course I'm going to do it a clean job, but I'm going to go underneath the truck, and I'm going to be routing it through the back, underneath, all the way, and I'm going to find a grommet from underneath the truck. It's going to come up and go connected to the rear view mirror. So let me do that now, and I'll get back to you guys. All right, you guys, so the camera where I ran it, of course, is on the opposite side, and where I've put the wire through is going to be right here. And as you can tell, it's routed here, zip tied, nice, clean, out of the way. And all we have left over is this red one here. This one, I'm actually going to be routing it up into the taillight, which you see these wires here. That goes into the taillight, so that's where I'm going to run this one to, which I'll show you guys at the end, where we're going to be placing this exactly. But it's going to be tapped into the taillight, super easy, nothing hard about it. But the rest of the connecting black wire, as you can tell, it's zip tied out of the way. It's going that way. Let me go ahead and go around and show you guys exactly where it's coming through. So all I did was follow this existing line here, and I just zip tied it all the way, and it's coming down underneath the frame. You're not going to be able to see it, but it's through the back side over there, zip tied. So as you can tell, it looks super clean. And then coming here on the passenger side, you're going to see there's like some black box here. So I've actually ran it in right here. You can see a grommet. So I've ran it in there. As you can see, it's right there in the middle. So I just poked a small tiny hole, that way it can fit through there. Let me show you guys from the top side now. From the top side here, I took my floor mat out. I took out all this paneling that was here. It literally just comes right off. It's not hard. You guys have probably seen it in many of my videos. If you guys have been watching me for a while, I'm always taking this truck apart. It's super easy. You literally grab it, pulls right up, and then this one here, it pulls backwards this way towards the inside. And now that it's there, you're gonna see. So that's the grommet right there, and it's just coming out right here. So here's the wire, and I've tucked it underneath here, as you can see it. Put it in behind this right here. It's coming up behind this, and right here through the headliner is where I've stopped, as you can see. So now all I need to do is route the wiring underneath all the headliner and connect it to the top. Let me show you the finished product, and then we'll finish up on showing you guys how it works. So let me show you guys. So as you can tell, it looks super clean now. Everything's done. No wiring exposed, as you can tell. There's the rear view mirror there. Let me show you from the opposite side. As you can tell, no wires exposed. And then there's your brand new rear view mirror. What to do now is just take this backing off there, and now it looks super clean, as you can tell. So one more thing, there is also a film over the camera that you need to remove. So there it is. All right, you guys, so now that we finished up with the interior as far as installing the rear view mirror, all the wiring's tucked away nice and clean. All we have left over is, of course, this rear dash cam that's in the back, and then of course that red wire that I told you guys to leave to the end so we could tie it into the tail light. So let me show you guys. So come right over here. So noticing, at least on the Tacoma, there's a bolt right here at the top and there's a bolt right here at the bottom. So those two are going to be a size 10mm socket to go ahead and remove. Let's do that now. So basically what we're going to be doing is we're going to be tying into the reverse light. So now that we finished up the install in the back, as you can tell, everything's put back together. All we have left now is going to be mounting the actual rear view dash cam. So let me show you guys. Come right over here. I'm going to be putting it kind of like in the same spot. As you can tell, it's here. But on this one, I'm going to be mounting it right over here. So it's going to be right about there somewhere. So let me go ahead and get this going. All right, you guys, so what I ended up just doing right now is I flipped the bracket around because the camera was actually backwards in the position I had it. So I flipped this bracket around. I put the wire through here just so it's facing upwards, since the hole where the wire is going through is on the top. And then also I added my own double-sided tape just because I know mine is a lot stronger than what other people provide. So there it is. Next, what you want to do before actually sticking it, if you're going to do it like me with double-sided sticky tape, which is how I have my other camera mounted and it's never fallen, you want to go ahead and clean off the surface. Once you have, then you could go ahead and mount it. So I'm going to mount it right about there. So I'm going to give it some firm pressure. Noticing right here has like a little red tab. That's just a film that it has over to protect the lens. Go ahead and take that off. And now you have yourself a brand new dash cam. So now that we finished up the installation of the AZDOME mirror dash cam, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys its features and just how it looks in real life. Cool thing about this dash cam that I have, of course, is it's a 2-channel, so you can actually record the rear and you can actually record the front. So no matter in a accident or just something like that, it's going to be recording. Another cool feature about this, but I believe you do have to buy it separately if I'm not mistaken. I may be wrong. I believe there is a parking mode feature that you can purchase on top of this, and what that helps is whenever your car is parked and turned off, it's going to be a hardwire install, but whenever it is parked or anything like that, it will still be recording. So that way, if someone hits your car or crashes into it in the parking lot, you'll be able to have the film on here as well. Another cool feature, this thing has GPS tracking. So when you guys saw me installing it, that little box, that little black box that I kind of hid away inside the dash, that one is the GPS tracker. So you can actually go into your computer and just track where the vehicle has been. So that's also a cool feature if you let someone borrow your truck and you can track them, or just in case of an accident, you'll have just exact pinpoints of where you were, where it happened, and all that. So like I said, there's cool features to this thing. And another cool thing on the mirror dash cam, it actually has a dual mode. So right now I'll show you guys inside, of course, but it has like a split screen. So you can be, when you're driving, you can see both the front and the rear, or you guys can select one of the two and just see one. Now there is a downside to that, which I'll show you guys right now when we go inside the vehicle. So there is a big downside, and I don't like it, but it's not a big bother as well because I know it's still recording. So let's just hop in the truck and show you guys how it looks. Let's do it. When you hop inside your vehicle, you're going to notice right here, this is the rear view mirror when, of course, the dash cam is off, because you do have the selection of being able to turn it on and off. So right now I have it off just to show you guys how it works, but there it is. I mean, you can still see yourself just like regular. Now you want to go ahead and turn it on. It's going to be right here at the bottom. You just hold it down for a couple seconds and then it will start up just like that. So as you can tell, that's freaking awesome. On camera, you're not going to be able to see the great quality that it is, but just to give you guys an example, front camera is going to be a 2.5K resolution camera, which is the one that's right here on the mirror. It's pointed to the other side. You'll be able to see my fingers. There they are. And then, of course, on the other side, which is our rear, that one is going to be a 1080p camera. So, of course, your front-facing camera is going to be way better. That is actually super crispy, I ain't going to lie. The one for the rear, it's somewhat, it doesn't look exactly 1080p, but it does still look good. So now let's go ahead and give you guys one fault to both of this. So as you can tell, right now we do have it in the split screen mode, and it's actually really perfect. It's widescreen, so I can see a lot of the majority of what I'm looking at. Same thing back here. So now when you do select just one, it actually zooms in, as you can tell. I don't like that. That would be one downside, I'm being quite honest. So right now that it is the reverse camera, so what you're looking at is in the back of the truck. Only thing that I do have to tell you guys about this, what it's actually recording internally, it's still going to be a widescreen, but what you're seeing in person live is going to be zoomed in. So what I'm going to probably do to kind of fix this is I'm probably going to relocate the camera where I placed it. If you guys saw earlier in the video, I'm probably going to be putting it somewhere else, just so I can see a little bit better when I do have it selected like this. So now let's go to the front facing camera. So there's the front facing camera. Like I said, I think this one is super crispy. I really like the quality of it, and there's my fingers so you can see, but it's super crispy. And like I was saying, same thing with the back. This one is zoomed in as well. So that's one feature I don't like, but like I said, internally it's recording as a widescreen, so when you go to play it back, it's going to be super wide. But yeah, I just wanted to give you guys that. That's one thing I did not like. And there it is on the split screen again. So it's going to be super wide. So I hope you guys did like this. I know I do. And as you can tell right here, it is telling us that we do have GPS. And then there's the parking right there. I don't have the feature. That's why it has that little X there. And then I don't know what the rest of these do. But like I said, I do like it overall. If you guys see the price on this thing, you guys are really going to trip out. Alright you guys, so now that I showed you guys how it looks in person, I know on the camera you're not going to be able to see it 100%, but like I said, for the price and just what it gives you, all the functions and everything like that, I'd highly suggest getting it. Another downside that I could say is on the rear camera that they do provide, the cord that they give you guys, it's not that long. It barely fit on my Tacoma. So like I was telling you guys, I'm going to end up moving my camera back there somewhere else, but that's going to be a little bit troublesome because the cord is so short. So I'm going to see online if I can probably find a solution, maybe get like an extension somehow and just kind of run it wherever I want. But that's the only other downside I can see. So those are the two flaws. If you guys don't like it, comment down below. If you guys love it, also comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. But like I said, overall, I would honestly suggest it just because of the price and what it gives you. It's not like other dash cams that you just put there and it's kind of in bullseye view and it kind of bugs you and it's not great quality. This one, 100% great quality. And yeah, if you want it, description box below. One more thing, because I know somebody is going to ask me. So if you guys do remember, in the back we did have a red cable that we still needed to connect. So basically that one goes to your reverse light. You have to tap into your positive side of your reverse bulb. And basically what that does is whenever you go into reverse on your mirror dash cam, it's gonna give you some parking lines. I didn't end up doing it, that's why I didn't show it in the video. But if you guys want to do it, that's a cool little feature. Reason I didn't do it is because my upgraded rear view camera that I do have on my actual Tacoma, that one already has the parking guidelines and the beeping and stuff like that. So I didn't need to add another one. So let me give you guys an example of what I'm talking about. So looking right over here on my actual truck, so as you can tell, those are the reverse guidelines. So if you guys do tap into your tail light, whenever you guys do go in reverse, those lines will pop up here. So like I said, for me right now I'm in reverse and it's not showing. That's only because I did not tap that red wire into my tail light. But if you guys want to do it, go ahead. But yeah, like I had said, I'd 100% recommend these dash cams just because of the quality and of the functions that these things have, and the freaking price is just awesome. So right now, the only thing, like I had said, is when you do have it selected onto one, it kind of zooms it in. As you can tell right now, my house is very zoomed in and I don't like how that looks. So I might also just readjust my camera where I have it. Because another thing, when it is nighttime and I go in reverse, my license plate lamps light, they're actually right there where the camera is. So at night I can't see my reverse camera, and that's also another reason why I need to relocate it, because at night I just cannot see anything out of it because the license plate lights are kind of just beaming onto that reverse camera. So once I relocate it, I believe I should be good, and I'll be excited about it because now if someone hits me in the back, I'll have it on camera. But like I said, overall, the front one, oh man, the front one at nighttime is actually freaking awesome. I'll give you guys a night clip in a bit, but at night, that front camera is actually pretty crispy. So once again, that's zoomed in on the front one. and then that is the split screen. So that's where you're gonna get the most wide out of both. So it looks freaking awesome. So now that you guys saw the night clips, if you guys do want to go ahead and purchase it, make sure to check out the description box below. I'll see you guys on the next one. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Peace.
JesseRizo is here for you. Is here for you now. Like I said, it's super simple. Please feel free to subscribe.